Somali coast have captured more than 24 merchant ships this year and carried out more than 100 attacks. That's starting to have an effect on shipping insurance. The cost of insuring commercial shipping vessels has increased exponentially because of the threat of piracy. According to insurance broker Marcia McLennan, the increase comes as the number of attacks off the Horn of Africa doubled in the first quarter. Some ships that once paid 1/20th of a percentage point on their goods insurance are now paying 1/10%. That is a 20-fold increase. And owners of tankers and container ships are now paying as much as $40,000 for security guards on every voyage.
Alan, Stanford, this Texas financier charged with stealing $7 billion from investors in a Ponzi scheme, has pled not guilty at his Houston bail hearing today. Stanford appeared in the packed courtroom dressed in an orange jumpsuit and shackles with at least 24 of his family and friends close by. No word yet on whether Stanford will be released on bond. We'll get you that news when it happens.
Let's turn to the business of sports, and if you stream it, they will come. That's the business sense behind live streaming of Major League Baseball games for hometown fans. The first team up, the New York Yankees, who will stream games in their local markets starting July 8th. Yankees fans will pay $49.95 for the remainder of this season. They can also choose a 30-day plan for $19.95. The streaming service is tied to cable providers. For Yankees fans, they must also be customers of the Yankees Yes cable network and subscribe to Cablevision's Optimum online broadband service. Talks are underway for similar deals with other cable providers. Major League Baseball officials said most teams will be on board by next year.
Lennar shares began rising after the home builder's second quarter revenue beat analyst estimates. Lennar ended the quarter with $1.4 billion in cash. The company also said today that it has no outstanding borrowing under its credit line. CEO Stuart Miller says the housing market experienced an uptick in sales this quarter, but still has not recovered from the long-term slump. Lennar is down 46% this year, making the company one of the worst performers in an index of the biggest home builders.
The U.S. beef industry may be starting to feel the effects of the global economic slowdown. A spokesman for the industry says consumers worldwide are cutting back on their consumption of beef, and the industry may not reach its 7% growth forecast for exports this year. The United States is the world's largest beef producer. Companies like Tyson Foods may see increasing pressure on earnings. Last month, Tyson reported that its beef sales were down 11% in the second quarter.